We started using what they call AI, artificial intelligence.
That's fascinating when you mention agriculture. That Silicon Valley isn't just about it's about ICT for everything, including agriculture.
Yeah, because you know what? They use AI, artificial intelligence, robotic. Robotic. You see, I like AI. I'm sorry, some people said, but once they discover the usefulness of artificial intelligence robotic, they will love it. It's everything is to that. It will test the soil test, everything, knows when to do it. That's Silicon Valley. Everything about Silicon Valley is technology. Please, I love that place.
When you look at what we're doing already in Nigeria, even at a very little space, are you encouraged? What more would you like to see?
I have to be honest. I've been to so many of these, they call it hubs here. We call it incubator. They've tried. These are first-class brain young adults. I've seen so many of them. I've been to Silicon Valley, Yaba, Silicon Valley. I saw there's another guy in Abuja, Moshokpe, you understand? And the only thing I asked them, yeah, how many of your people in your hub has produced a software that has been sold for $1 million? That's where I come in. I'm proud of what they've done so far. My duty, by the special grace of the Almighty God, I'm going to take them to the next level, because they are done already. Most of them are accelerator.
But do you think they are priced very low? The environment does not recognize the value of what they're doing?
Yeah, you know, I told them, they once said, Mama, I sold my something to the banks. I said, for how much? He said, $10 million. You know,
$10 million, 10 million naira?
To $10 million. I swear, 10,000, that's $30,000. Mama, me, I can even buy that app from him and go and resell it. But you see, there's something I need the government to do. Patent law. That's something I see they don't do. We have to enforce patent law, because we have, oh my God, by this time next year, by the special grace of God, because it's a revolution, believe me, it's a revolution. Nigeria got what it takes. India can't speak English. They made money. Believe me, Warren Buffett came here, went to India years ago. Oracle. Everybody knows India has Indian fame. You understand? He saw the potentials. He saw the intellectual properties, and he invested in them. The same thing, that's why forever will I be grateful to IBM. Forever will I be grateful to Oracle. Forever will I be grateful to Cisco. For them, those are $350 billion company. And you see, apart from that, we are bringing the Ivy League professor from Harvard, Stanford, University of New York, San Francisco University, Morgan State University. You know, what they're teaching them today in America, they're coming to teach this.
You want Nigerians to learn that?
Oh, yeah.
And you think that will be a game changer for these young adults who are in Yaba and every other part of Nigeria, where these hubs, as we call them here, are beginning to move up?
Yeah, because I asked all of them, have you ever been to Silicon Valley before? Nobody.
Would you want to put them on a plane and take them down?
Oh, you see, yes, thank you for, no, thank you.
I just got to ask.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
yes. They say seeing is believing.
Yes, thank you for asking me the question. I made a covenant with my God. After this 1 week intensive training in what they call it, in Lagos and Abuja, the 30 most brilliant young adult is going back with us. We're taking them for 2 weeks, another immersion program, the possibility of having an internship. Those are the best. And out of that 30, 5 will be people with disability. That's a covenant I made with God. Then 5 women, because I will never forget my women. Now, the other 20 for the men. Yes, I'm taking them away. And the remaining, we'll be putting them in incubators, where we'll be training them. And in that incubator, if you want to really engage them, you have to give them stipends. That they call them internship money. Because I was blessed when I met the first time I had a meeting with the mayor of San Jose, Sam Licado. Oh, God bless him. I said, please, how much is the least paid graduate in Silicon Valley? They said $3,000 to $9,000 a month. Believe me, an African woman, I did the calculation, that is $350. That's a lot of money. Then I said, please, can you pay the 120,000 naira? They were looking at me. What is she talking about? I said, that is just $300. You know what they told me? Chief, how do they pay the bills? $300? I said, yes.
In Nigeria?
That's in America. But $300 is almost 120,000 naira. That would,
in Nigeria? Yeah.
Yes. That's something for these unemployed graduates. It's a revolution. And you see, for them to say they're going to support me, they're coming, all this Ivy League professor and all this big time this thing, I want them to come and discover what we have, the way they discovered India. They asked me, can they speak English? I said, are you kidding me?
If we can speak English?
Yeah, they don't know.
That's interesting. Okay, we are speaking English on this show right now. I think they're watching. So they should know that we have those who speak English.
Yeah, no, don't blame them. Because India, they don't speak English. They have to learn English to now do this thing in English language. So, you see, Nigeria has it all. The present administration, because I was in Villa, in the office of the vice president, oh, bless his heart, he's really, really trying hard. I was fortunate, I met the two special advisors to the vice president on innovation and entrepreneur. We're going to work together and we're going to move this thing to another level.
Maybe I'm going to get a ringside seat when you go to Silicon Valley. Let me have a handshake yet. If there's a space for one more, I just want to take that slot and have my own baptism there in Silicon Valley. Thanks for coming through. We appreciate that. Tumito Kwaja, who is the chairman and CEO of Silicon Valley Economic Development Incorporation. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Deborah there from IBM in Silicon Valley. Still early morning there, about 1:30 in the morning. We apologize for that, Deborah Majid, who's senior director of software strategy there at IBM Venture Capital Group. Let's continue the conversation about the NIPC, the foreign direct investment, after the break. You're watching Business Morning.